Do y'all see how many pairs of shoes this is? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, we're doing a massive Target shoe haul. A really big one. I've never purchased, like, I mean, a lot of my shoes are from Target, but I've never purchased this many pairs of shoes from Target all at once. You can see, like, this is only half the pile. I think there's 10 pairs of shoes here. So I'm going to do this try on style. So I'm going to just kind of like show you them, and then I will also have a clip of me wearing them, just like a pair of jeans or something, just so you can kind of get an idea. I feel like that's typically pretty helpful with like any attire, shoes or clothes, to see them tried on. I basically just ordered every single pair of shoes that Target put out for this season that I thought were like even remotely cute, and figured I would just give them a try, and then if any of them, you know, I'm not crazy about, I can just bring them back. So that's what we are doing today. I also have my little Hocus Pocus shirt. This is also from Target. These are all fall specific shoes. There's no like sandals or anything in here. So if y'all want to talk some fall affordable shoes and see them tried on, then just keep watching. All right, I'm gonna just start grabbing in no particular order. Here's the other pile. Okay, so this first pair, I think Walmart has something similar to these as well, and obviously like Doc Martin makes something similar to these as well. But I thought the white combat boot trend that I feel like is now a thing, I feel like this was not a thing last year, but now it is. And these aren't even like super white. These are like almost more than kind of like creamy, like ivory, like off-white. But I think they are so cool looking. They have obviously like the black soles and the black laces, and then they're all white. And I just feel like the fact that they're super chunky, like see how chunky the heel is, and even the like treads on the bottom, they kind of look like snow boots almost. I feel like they feel, I mean, they're heavy. It also says they have memory foam in them, so that's cool. I got 9.5, I think, in everything. So I will include in the description box where the links are for this. Of course, everything will be linked down in the description box per usual. I feel like I don't have to say that. And I will mention whether I think they're true to size, or if you need to size up or size down, I will put that in the description box as well. But I just thought these were so cute and so different, and I feel like they'll be pretty easy to style just because they're like a creamy white color, so they will match with so much. I just like the kind of edgy vibe of them, and I feel like they'd also be cute with like dresses and skirts. I feel like these could be styled a ton of ways. And Target puts their shoes on sale like all the time. Sometimes they're like 20% off, sometimes they'll be buy one get one half off, all kinds of different sales. So definitely keep your eye out for that as well. And then I actually got the same exact pair in the black version as well, because I have like one pair of combat boots from last year and I really don't love them, and I wore them to work a bunch of times and they're just not in the best condition. So I definitely think I need to replace my simple black combat boots. And I just like love the style of these. Like, I just love how chunky they are, and they're nice and shiny. They just feel really good quality. Oh, and by the way, they do have a zipper, both of them, on the inside, so you don't actually have to like lace them up or slip your foot into them. But the easier shoes are to get on, the better, in my opinion. I feel like these are just kind of staples. Like, everyone needs a pair of like simple combat boots, and having white is kind of a cool option. I feel like these next boots have been some of Target's most popular this season so far, because I feel like they've been sold out all the time, and there's like certain colors that are very hard to get your hands on. But this is the color that I decided to go with, because I don't have any shoes in this like olivey kind of hunter green color. They're kind of like a suede material, and I think there's a pair of shoes that were like in the Nordstrom sale, or like they're by kind of like a more high-end brand that kind of have this like western style with like the slightly pointy toe and kind of like the chunky wood heel, and then this, I don't know what you would call this, just this paneling that looks kind of western. And I'm not typically like inclined to go for this kind of shade, but I also feel like it could be cool to style a shade like this, because it's definitely like super fall, and I do think it's a pretty color. I just don't typically go for it. I just think these are so pretty and will be super easy to style. They're kind of simple, but they're also like a little bit different with the detailing that they have going on, and definitely super trendy right now. These next two pairs are actually, again, the same shoe, just in a couple different colors. I actually have one pair of these from last year that I am obsessed with. They're like one of my favorite pairs of shoes in general, and y'all have probably seen these. I feel like these, again, are one of Target's most popular pairs of shoes, but they're just this, these are like all attached to each other. They're kind of like this slouchy heeled boot. For me, these go up, I'm a little bit taller, I'm like 5'9", so these go up like not to my knee. They're definitely underneath my knee, but they definitely go pretty high, and they're just like this really nice slouchy, like they're already kind of pre-slouched for you, so they don't actually fall down. They do stay up, but they kind of just have that slouchy vibe. They zipper, which is super nice, and then they have this really nice like chunky heel. But I thought this like camel brown color would be really pretty and easy to style with a lot of different outfits. Like, I feel like this is an easy color to match with, and I definitely have a good amount of brown in my wardrobe. And I just think these are so versatile, because you can wear these to look a little bit nicer if you wear them with like a sweater dress, but then you can also just wear them with jeans and like a graphic tee and a cardigan and kind of make them fairly casual. And they are comfortable, even though they have a heel and everything. They're super comfortable to wear. They're definitely kind of like a scratchy material on the outside. Like, they're not soft, not that you really care if the outside of your boots are soft. It's definitely really soft on the inside, like on your legs, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. But yeah, the outside material I'm not crazy about. The other pair of those that I got, which I think they only make 3 colors in these, so I think I may have all of them, and they're just the exact same, but they're in black. But for some reason when I tried them on, I was not crazy about them, but I kind of need a pair of black boots because I'm gonna definitely need to get rid of my pair that I currently have. They're so old and they're just getting really beat up, so I definitely need another black pair. But I don't know if it's the fact that they're black and then they have brown or what it is, but I wasn't crazy about these the first time I tried them on. I think there's just something about the fact that this is brown rather than like black, like it doesn't match, that it's maybe is what's kind of bothering me about it. However, the material on these is definitely different than the other pair. They're the same exact pair of shoes in the same listing, but this is super soft on the outside. Not that, again, that matters at all, but these just feel a little bit like nicer to the touch. These boots, however, I'm like really on the fence about. So they're obviously like kind of a Sorel dupe, and I have a pair from last year that are very similar, but they're more of like a snow boot looking type thing. They have like Sherpa in them and they tie, but they're the same kind of like wedged booty kind of thing. So I don't know that I necessarily need both, and I have actually tried these on as well. What I'm not crazy about with these is that they're so narrow in the ankle that, like, as you can even see, like you obviously put your foot in, but the ankle just kind of hugs your foot, and I feel like these are just much cuter when they're like a little bit more rounded in the ankle and they kind of have like a little bit of gap around your ankle, if that like makes sense. I just don't love how they're so wide, but then they're just really like tight. I wish they were a little bit more proportional and kind of like the same width. These are so nice. Like these are just so well made. Like there's just a lot of really nice attention to detail even on the back here, and they feel really like sturdy and substantial and kind of heavy, and they definitely have like good tread on them, so I think you could definitely wear them in weather conditions. And they are really cute, and I almost bought Sorels last year because I really do like this style, so I'm excited that Target has an option for obviously way more affordable. And they do have these in I think 2 other colors, so I'm super on the fence about these. I really like the idea of them, but I'm not sure that these in particular are the right like shape for me. Again, that might sound weird. Okay, this next pair is a little bit of a flyer. I really like the idea of them, but these are kind of crazy, right? Like they have that leopard print with these bright red laces, which is kind of what I love about them, but then it's also kind of what makes them kind of crazy. They have this really nice like padding in the back of the shoe, which actually goes to the inside too, so it's super comfy, and it like matches the color of the sole. It kind of has the same vibe as those combat boots, like kind of the chunky sole with the chunky heel with like the really serious tread. Again, these kind of look like hiking boots or something to me. I feel like these, again, they're definitely like kind of suede-ish, but I think these would hold up in, you know, some weather conditions as well. I just love the pop of red. For some reason, that's what really drew these to me, but it's also kind of what makes these, you know, putting the red plus this wild print, it kind of makes these a little bit bold. And so like I love them, but I'm not sure how easy they would be to style or how often I would actually wear them, just because they're so out there, and I'm not sure that they're gonna match with like a ton of outfits. So I'm a little bit on the fence about these. Like as much as I like them, I don't know if I'll get a ton of wear out of them. But they, again, all Target shoes, I swear, like they're such a good price, but they feel so well made. And I have had pairs of Target shoes from years and years ago, and they hold up so incredibly well. I can't get over how good Target's shoes are. So obviously you guys will see these in the try on, but let me know what you think about these. Should I keep them? Are they gonna be like something that you think I'll get good use out of? Are they cute even? Tell me your thoughts on these. I think they're really fun. Okay, only I think 3 pairs left. Y'all are probably gonna be surprised that I don't have a pair of shoes like this, and I've actually never had a pair of shoes like this, but I finally grabbed a pair of duck boots, which I feel like, I don't know if these are like cool anymore. I feel like there was like a couple years where wearing these with like really kind of high socks and like leggings was kind of a thing. I don't know if it's as much of a thing, not that I'm worried about like things that are a thing, but I saw these and I was like, for some reason I think those are cute, and I've never really thought they were cute before. So I don't know if these are different than they've had previously. It does say that they're water repellent, so I think you can actually wear these as like rain boots and not just like for style. And I don't really have a pair of rain boots. Well, I don't have a pair of rain boots at all, and these seem amazing. Obviously I think LL Bean makes, or is it Eddie Bauer, one of those two, makes kind of like the OG duck boot, but these feel amazing quality. I actually got these in last night, so I tried them on yesterday, and they feel amazing. They have this really nice velvety, it honestly feels like fleece, and it has a little bit of that same kind of fleecy material on the outside. It's insanely warm and insanely soft. Like you could make a blanket out of this, honestly. And I think the fact that they're just black and brown, they'll be super easy to style, they'll match with anything. They're so well made. They just feel heavy duty and really sturdy and like really thick and good quality. I can't get over that. I really just feel like for the price, you cannot go wrong with Target's shoes. I'm super late to this, but I really am excited. Okay, so this next pair, I surprised myself with these. So I almost didn't order these because I was like, I'm not gonna like those, I'm not gonna wear those. I'm really not gonna like them. But I saw so many people style them that I was like, okay, I need to give them a try. And they're kind of like this heeled, they're kind of almost like combat boot style in a way. Like they have the lace up detailing and they kind of go up to your ankle, and then they have this nice big like chunky wood looking heel. They zipper up, which is nice, so you don't have to actually tie them. And I feel like they're just a little more, they make me think of like Little House on the Prairie or something, which I don't even think I've like seen that, but for some reason that's kind of what they make me think of. Like the olden times, you'd wear this with like a really big skirt, and this is what like the housewives wore. I don't know why that's what I'm thinking of, but that was kind of my initial impression when I saw them online. But then I saw a lot of people style them and I was like, maybe they are cute, but then I definitely won't wear them much. But I was like, you know, let me just grab them, and again, if I'm not crazy about them, I can bring them back. And I tried them on yesterday and I was like, wow, these are actually one of the cutest pairs that I've gotten in this whole entire haul. They are adorable. I feel like there's, again, a lot of ways to style these because they're like this really nice, they are like a suede kind of material, but they're this really nice like simple taupe shade, so they will match really well with basically everything. And what I like about them is they look really good with like skirts and dresses, but you can also wear them with like leggings and jeans tucked into them. And I think they're just super versatile, so I actually think I might like these more than I thought, and I might actually keep them. I really wasn't expecting to like them at all. I feel like for Thanksgiving and like Christmas and like New Year's, like things like that where you want to look a little bit nicer, these could definitely work. I'm honestly pretty excited about these, and I think they're gonna be fun to style as well. All right, we got the last pair here, and these I'm actually not super crazy about either. And they're just this kind of like, I guess this is kind of a Chelsea style boot with the kind of like cutout, and it's just actually elastic in the cutout, so there's no zipper or anything. You just slide these on, and I thought these were going to be kind of a cool, edgy, almost like kind of combat boot, you know, Doc Marten-esque kind of shoe. But now that I'm like looking at them compared to the combat boots, I feel like they have a very similar like silhouette. Like they look pretty similar from the side. The main difference is just that this doesn't have the laces on it. It has the elastic on the side. But I feel like other than that, they have the same exact like chunky heel with like the really thick tread bottoms, and obviously they're black and they come up to your ankle, and I feel like they have a lot of similarities. So I'm not totally sure that I need both pairs. And I have the same problem with these that I have with the Sorel boots that I just showed you, is they just get a little too tight on the ankle. Like I wish they were a little bit wider, and maybe that will just like come with time, but I just feel like on my ankle they just kind of suck into my ankle and they look a little weird. Like head on, they just look kind of funny. And I kind of thought these would also be good for like the weather, like for rain or even snow, because they're obviously like a nice kind of water resistant sort of material. They're not suede or anything, and they have like the really nice tread and like the big chunky sole. But I actually don't think that I am as in love with these as I thought I was going to be. Like when I ordered them, I was like, wow, these are going to be like my new favorite shoes, and I don't think I like them as much as I thought I did. But they definitely are like a cute style. I like the Chelsea boot style, and I don't have any boots like that, but for some reason these are just not totally doing it for me. Alrighty guys, so that is all of the shoes that I wanted to show you. I think this is a pretty good sampling of what they have to offer for their new fall booties. Like I really don't think they have many others that they haven't had in previous seasons. Like there's definitely some repeats from last year, but I think this is definitely a good selection of the newer ones and the more like trendy ones, and definitely some of the most popular. So I really wanted to bring this video to you guys so that you could kind of get an idea of what they have to offer. Obviously these are all the Universal Thread brand, which I feel like is most of what Target carries shoe wise. Honestly, they have like the best stuff. I feel like the Universal Thread shoes, such good quality, and they always are like up with the trends, and they're just really, really nice, and they're a really good price. So like I said, definitely keep your eye out for sales, because they do sales a lot as well. Even though they're already affordable, you can get them for an even better deal. Y'all know I'm all about that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know down below which ones you like the best, which ones I should keep, which ones you're not crazy about. Tell me about those red lace ones. Really give me your honest opinion, because I'm a little bit on the fence, but I am really excited to have a bunch of options. I love that you don't have to spend a ton of money to get some kind of like on-trend, new, really nice quality boots for the fall. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.